Hello everyone, welcome to Turkish Food and Travel. This is Ayşenur Altan. Today I'm making light and comforting summer dish with eggplants and soft meat chunks. Traditionally we make it with lamb, but today I'm gonna use turkey. You can use whichever you have on hand, either lamb, beef or even chicken. Before we dive into today's savory eggplant and turkey stew, remember that I shared many eggplant recipes before, like karnıyarık, patlıcan oturtma, creamy ali nazik, and refreshing roasted dips. If you are a fan of eggplants as I do, make sure to check the playlist as well. I have eggplants, green peppers, red peppers, tomatoes, onions, and about 500 grams turkey breast meat. I partially peeled my eggplants, cut them in 4 and then, as you can see, into finger size chunks, and we're going to soak them in salty water. This helps to get the bitter juice out from the eggplants, also makes it whiter when it is baked. Adding some salt, it tends to go up, so just place a heavy plate on top and keep it like this for at least half an hour. Next, I'm gonna cut my meat into big chunks and first going to saute the meat. I'm just here going to saute since it's not gonna take much time to cook. But if you prefer to use beef, make sure to pre-cook until it is almost soft, then add the vegetables. I also add the salt so it can infuse and the meat can be more flavorful while cooking. Meanwhile, I'm gonna chop my vegetables, finely dicing my onion, then cut the green peppers and the red peppers into big chunks again, kind of a half finger size, so they look evenly on the plate. Same with the red peppers, make sure to take out the seeds and the tiny white parts, which can make bitter again. I'm going to peel my tomatoes and cut them into big chunks again. After soaking in salty water, you have to pat dry the eggplants. You can do this in the morning and keep it drained and dry completely, or squeeze out with a clean kitchen towel. And you can either deep fry them, which makes it even more beautiful and delicious. But as an alternative, if you want a lighter version, you can spritz some olive oil and either bake in the oven or in the air fryer. I'm going to air fryer in 165 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. My meat is sauteed nicely, adding my onions for an extra flavor, some butter, then next I'm gonna add my peppers to saute. Since my eggplants are baking in the air fryer, I wanted to add my red peppers to give that a beautiful charred taste when it is baked in the oven. So I put them together and continue to bake for another 5 to 10 minutes. Back to the pan, I'm adding tomato and pepper paste as a staple ingredient. If you haven't, I highly recommend watching my Turkish Pantry series I shared recently. Even if it's summer, I always like to add some tomato paste along with the tomatoes, which gives a deeper taste and a umami flavor. My eggplants are halfway baked, so the red peppers. Now it's time to bring them together. To flavor, I'm just going to add some black pepper, oregano or thyme, and a little bit chili flakes. Since my pepper paste is hot, I didn't add much. And just to barely cover, not much, adding some hot water, gently press a little bit to get everything to the sauce, and cook simmering for about 40 minutes until everything is soft and all the way cooked. As a side dish, I decided to make bulgur pilaf with vermicelli pasta. I'm using a wide pan as always for making pilaf. After heating up some olive oil and butter, I saute vermicelli. It is about half cup, but I usually measure by hand, just eyeballing. If I want, I add more sometimes. And after you get that beautiful nutty smell, you pour the bulgur. It is coarse bulgur, especially for pilaf. We have even more a coarse one, but I like to use medium size. Saute a bit more and then add some salt. And after about 4 minutes of sauteing, add for 1 cup of bulgur, add 2 cups of water or chicken broth or vegetable stock. Sometimes I like to add some couple of bay leaves, which gives a beautiful aroma, and cook simmering on low until everything is soft and soaked all the water completely. From bulgur type it can change, so check it. If it is still al dente, you can drizzle more water and continue to simmer. When it is done, stir gently, folding from the sides, then let it rest for 15 minutes for even a fluffier and a beautiful texture. And here it is, our summer stew with tender turkey and roasted eggplants. I hope this inspires you to make something new with eggplants in this season. Check my other recipes using eggplants like Ali Nazik or karnıyarık from the playlist and the links down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give thumbs up, leave a comment if you like this video and my content, so others can also see and I can continue to make more contents for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.